too?
Yes, that is an actual K. Yeah, early 80s. Damn, that's unbelievable. I haven't seen one of those on the road in 10 years.
The most amazing thing to me is when I first came down to Virginia in '88. You should have seen what I was seeing down there back in the late '80s. It was freaking me out. You know.
Yeah. I've been noticing a lot of cars from the late '80s, early '90s cruising around here.
Go down to Virginia, North South Carolina.
Jeez.
I like your new car.
Yeah, 1975.
1955. Down there in Virginia in the late 80s. I fucking believe what I was seeing down there running on the road. Never mind cleaned up and restored.
I've seen a lot of those mid 90s to late 90s Buick, what do you call Regals, Centuries and Regals and all those cars. They had
Avenues.
Yeah, they had horrible undercarriage rot problems, and they all rotted away by us. You know, they're coming off the road
down here. They're either salt down here.
But over here. I can see actual K car. Wonder how they keep it mechanically running. Well, they blew head gaskets and transmissions regularly. They run very good in that respect. Yeah, rust rarely killed those cars. It was only mechanical difficulties.
That was killing the K cars?
Yeah.
What was in there? A little inline 4?
2.5, yep. The earliest ones had 2.2s.
What was in the Omni and the Plymouth Horizon?
1.6, 1.7, and 2.5, 2.2.
Were those motors any good?
No. The 1.7 was all right. That was a Volkswagen motor. The 1.6 was a Peugeot motor. That was a piece of shit.
Yep.
You know, and the 2.5 was a Chrysler motor. That was the usual head gasket issues. You didn't mind changing head gaskets every now and then. You were all right until the transmission went.
So on a good day, if you kept up with it,
yeah, it keep going.
Smash.
Ouch.
Ugh.
I just left it there. Nice. It's fucking cemetery. Look at that. Huge.
Chapel and museum.
Oh, what kind of a museum is in a fucking cemetery? I hesitate to even ask. Jesus, I don't think so.
What are those pictures that they would take with the brother?
Yeah, Memento Mori.
Yeah. Maybe that's what's in there.
That creepy shit. Then we don't need to see that.
Here's a coffin from 18.
Pose with the recently deceased. No, thank you. Would you like your picture taken with Mr. So-and-so? He was a long-time resident here. No, it's okay. I'll pass.
And you see there's that one famous picture of the kids. He was like this. His eyes were like wide open.
Oh, you're talking about the twins?
Yeah, the twins.
Yeah. He's posed with his dead twin. Yeah, he looks like he just came back from the Somme. You know, just total shell shock.
Yeah. That's like the most famous.
He's thinking to yourself, this kid's fucked for life. Now this is where it happened right here. Bad enough he lost his twin brother, but now they stuffed the fucking twin brother, put him in an identical suit to yours, and propped him up next to you, like he's still alive, and you got to sit there
and pose for the picture.
And pose for the picture.
Have something. For
so now you can see yourself dead for the next 80, 90 years. Yeah.
Well, like you said, you give that to the therapist, and
this is why. This is where it started, right here.
And it wasn't just like one stray photo. This apparently
no, that was very common. Very common at that time. There's thousands and thousands of Memento Mori photographs.
That's the most popular one, I think. That's like the most...
Well, there's many like it. You know, that's just one. There's lots and lots like that. Sometimes, you know, it's just the open coffin and the body and the eyes closed, you know, obviously dead. But there were some sick freaks that like to fucking pose the dead like they were alive. You know, just paint them up, you know, prop their eyes open. And they would have to add like a fake eyeball contact lens thing because dead people do not have good-looking eyes. That's the first thing to show, you know, decomp. Pancake makeup, of course, embalming is an absolute necessity. All kinds of tricks that they fucking used. They had to break the rigor out of the body to pose it. Hopefully not with you standing there in the fucking room and doing it, you know, while they're doing it. It was a horrible fucking thing to do, actually, you know. Infants were easy enough. Even if they're stiff and everything, you can still, you know, the mother could hold the baby or whatever. But, you know, adults are much more challenging. nasty. You gotta wonder what sick fuck first decided to come up with that fucking idea in the first place. It's just,
Civil War, I think.
well, yeah, well, it was going on at that time. It was going on since photography came along. You know, that,
They would pose the bodies in the field.
yeah, it's like the second thing they thought of. Okay, we just took a picture of this water glass. Now let's prop up Grandpa in the corner over there and take a picture of him, you know. And since he's dead and all, and he's be a good photography subject because he's not going to be moving much.
Ugh.
Yeah, for those long exposure photographies they had back then.
What is that, wheat?
I think it might have been. I don't know what it is now.
How dry it is.
I know. Well, it's already been harvested, so they probably let it dry. But I don't know. But of course, you know, once it caught on, because most families did not have pictures of the deceased when they were alive. The average, especially in the 19th century, this is before the era of the pocket camera, when a camera was a big thing on a tripod that took a professional to use.
An accordion.
Yeah, so if you didn't go to a professional photography shop and have your portrait done while you were alive, well, they can come do it while you're dead. No problem. Funeral home set that up.
Is it still cheaper to get your portrait painted, or is it?
No, photography is infinitely cheaper. Portraiture took a very long time. You had to have the artist come and stay with you, you know, and the work done took weeks of posing, months in some cases to finish it. I mean, it was a big and involved thing. You look at these paintings, you know, you can't just blow one of those off in an afternoon. This was very involved to do that. It's only the wealthy could do it.
Even like little ones.
Yeah, even a tiny one, you know. What they mostly had was outline things, you know, and they do a quick outline of somebody in black paper, and that's it, you know. Or maybe a pencil sketch. Yeah, that would be cheaper. A pencil sketch on a street corner or something. If the person was skilled enough to fucking do it and do it nicely. There's people out there to collect that kind of stuff, though, that memento mori shit. And you gotta wonder, you know? Kind of a sick fuck wants a whole album full of that shit to look at. And it was especially popular after the First World War, when the epidemic hit. So all of a sudden you had people dropping dead like crazy, and just some of those pictures had more than one deceased person in them. I remember seeing one where there was 2 dead children in it. Oh, and a dead mother. So, yeah.
So here's where.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if we could drive by, if we could see anything driving by. I've never actually seen it.
Don't take a detour, Pascal. It's not worth it. They're closed.
We stay in this anyway. Stay this one, and then this just turns into Delaware Memorial Bridge, and that's the end of it. 95.
Yeah.
Which is the turnpike.
Yeah.
People would always get confused. Said, how do you go home to New York? I go, what do you mean? Which way do you go? I said 13. Back in the day, it was 13 all the way up until they made this Route 1. Then that really cut out a lot of shit. I'd say 13, Delaware Memorial Bridge, and then Jersey Turnpike, and then follow your nose to wherever you want to go. And then you say, what about 9? I said, that is 95. That little stretch is called the Jersey Turnpike.
What? Oh.
That's a C-17s.
Oh. United States Air Force.
I've never actually seen this.
Well, you're not in the Air Force. I'm not surprised. Unless you want to join up.
So I'd pick up Route 1. This would always be over this way, but I'd never had no need to come here for... Oh, I say each time that I go traveling somewhere, I'll stay at an Air Force base or a Navy base, and I stay for about $30, $35, $39.99 a night.
Huh. I thought it was free.
No, it's space available.
Oh.
Yeah, I check in for free, or if you go...
And for that $39, they give you a private room and everything?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh, most definitely. Oh, sure.
Huh.
Yeah, they give you some places 30, some places 39. All depends on how you hit it. And what do you call it? Yeah, so like you said, that's why if I'm alone, then I come in, and then they're real lenient about that shit too. They don't care when you check in, when you check out. They try to keep it the same as, you know.
Yeah.
That's how I did. I went to Dayton one time. Stayed right there in the Air Force Base. I did space available for the first night. Then they didn't have any more available orders, so they said, $29.99. I said, put it on Discover card.
Yeah. Now they do that for all retired military personnel?
Retired active duty.
Oh.
So I get what's called on-base privileges. PX, exchange, post-exchange, whatever. And that's one of your little benefits there, one of your bennies. I can go to any military base.
Yeah, well.
I do believe 65 here. Yep, 65. Let's bring that up to speed.
Korean War Veterans Memorial Highway.
Now, oh wow.
Yeah. Very, yeah.
Blue Heron or something. Where to? Recent. So I don't need the GPS anymore, but I always keep that address in there. Start my route, and this will tell you exactly when we're gonna get home. 3-ish, give or take.
Yeah.
Like 3-ish, I would say, depending on go, right? Up, there you go. 10.
9:55, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, so that's give or take traffic.
Yeah.
That's not bad, yeah.
No.
It's all highway. As I said, we're about 40 minutes out of the Delaware Memorial Bridge. It puts you at the bottom of Jersey Turnpike. And now we don't need that no more. Put this in there. Gotta charge my phone, because my phone is seriously dying. See if there's a... Nope, not there.
What are you looking for?
My charger. Phone charger.
Yeah, I don't know. Huh.
Damn.
Losing everything. Jeez.
Well, it's back here. I have to fondle and feel up everything back here if I find it. Let's pull over and get it. This thing is dead. It's going to start making noise here. board. Turnpike will be good because we will not hit rush hour, so there's Dover Raceway right there. I got two of these damn things in here. I care so much, but I'm getting down to this. This can go away. Nighttime, you hear the cars going around.
Oh, man. This, you have Route 13, and then they open this up. So this is very nice, no lights, just straight through. So this really saved a lot of time. Oh, when do they open this? Mid. Oh. 93, 94. I think when they opened this back in the day, or they were just opening this. And I still had a little time left before we went to Cuba. Before that, it was old to like what we were just on.